Probably the next 3 weeks, I'm hoping I can announce the next purchase. This is probably the smallest kitchen communal area we've ever had. We can have the desks and the stuff, wardrobes and stuff all against this wall because it's all a flat wall. And that's why I love flat walls, because I know I can lay all the furniture against the wall.
Praise God, bro.
So we are week number 6 or 7 on the project. Going inside the house just to see what the updates are on this, just to show what's been done from the last time we came. Obviously when we came, it was just a bought house. If you haven't seen the video, go find the video. I'll probably put a link somewhere for you guys to find it. But we just want to go and see what the progress has been and show you guys what's been done and kind of talk through some of the decisions as well that we've made, because a lot has changed, you'd be surprised. So yeah, let's go inside. So I'm trying to buy a property that I've been kind of negotiating on for a while. We're almost there with it. Probably the next 3 weeks, I'm hoping I can announce the next purchase. So that's actually the next purchase. But in terms of the ones already have in the pipeline, yeah, outside of that, I want to buy next door. So that'll be 3 in a row. A lot has happened since our last time we came here. We've kind of ripped out the entire property. Let's come in and show room number 1, what's happening here. So as you can see, all of the stuff back to brick. We have literally put a new stud frame for the ensuite that's going in the corner here. What we said in this room is we're gonna have a kitchenette facing where you are, Olu. And over here is where the bed will be, TV. Desk will be down here by the side, hence the first fix electrics going all around. So literally first fix electrics, first fix plumbing. You can see all the wiring gone in for the spotlights that we're gonna put in here as well. And then all the plumbing for the ensuite, you can see it's gone in. You can see bits for the shower, toilet, the sink, the radiators as well. It's all going in. But yeah, let's go into room number 2. Room number 2, probably can't even go inside too much, but I'll just quickly, because there's a lot of stuff in here. All ripped out, stud work's gone in for the ensuites. Obviously, we like to keep our ensuites back to back, just to allow the drainage to be simple and allow it to all flow in one direction and then flow out the house to the back of the house. This will just be simply a double ensuite room. Nothing really much happening in here, apart from literally having the beds, the furniture going around the room. So very, very spacious, sizable room for a double ensuite room. And again, as you can see, all the first fixes start to go in for the electrics in this room. All right, let's head to the kitchen area. A lot's been ripped out there, so we'll show you what's happening there. Just before we go into the kitchen, all of here has obviously been ripped out. There was an old bathroom that was here. All of that's been taken out. So right now we've still got the walls here. The plan is all these walls that we're seeing here will be taken out. And then so is that one. This wall is a structural wall. So when we take it out, we have to install a beam to go across from wall to wall to support the wall above this one, so the house doesn't come collapsing. And then we're going to lower that ground to match this, and in effect we'll have a kitchen all around here. The kitchen area, this is probably the smallest kitchen communal area we've ever had. In this house, we're not extending the property any further, it doesn't need to be. There's only 6 people, and we plan to offer 5 kitchenette rooms and 1 double ensuite room. So in effect, room 2 is the only room that's going to be using this area. Obviously the housemates will be using as well for like washing and the ovens and stuff. So it'll still be spacious, it still meets the regs. So no need to kind of do an overkill on this one. Just try and save some money, because as you know, build costs crazy at the moment. So trying to save money where possible and not go above and beyond when not necessary, and no real value add as well. All right, so I had a question around here as well. People was asking like, am I gonna have a Velox? Honestly, again, because of the build costs, maybe a year, 2 years ago, I might have just added a Velox in here to make it look more nicer. But there's no value add, really and truly. Whether it's a Velox or no Velox, it's still gonna look the part in terms of how we're designed here internally. So we'll just try and up our game on the interior design to still give it a premium feel, like a luxury feel to this area as well. Bathroom, a bit different to what's done in the past. We normally have it cornered off, or it is cornered off, but this is more like a large square shaped bathroom. And then just simply because we wanted to try and push the bathroom to one side of the room right at the beginning, and then so the rest is in. You've got the kitchenette against this wall, and then you come in and the bed will be more in the room. So the plan is the bed will be behind you, and then the TV against that wall. Then we can have the desks and the stuff, wardrobes and stuff all against this wall, because it's all a flat wall. And that's why I love flat walls, because I know I can lay all the furniture against the wall where needed. We want to try and put as many of these kitchenettes within the rooms to try and push the rents up by another 50 to 100 pounds, depending on the size of the room. This is quite sizable, I would say 100 pounds. Cash that in. Let's go. Let's check out room number 4. And one thing I've noticed, we always seem to forget to put sockets in the hallways. So you've got hoovers, and want to get the cleaners to clean and hoover the upstairs. If there's no sockets, and it makes it harder for them to clean. But anyways, room number 4. Again, this is a fairly large room. Everything's been stripped out, so you guys didn't get to see this. I came in between the builds, but literally all of this floor was ripped out completely. There was no, the whole floorboards were taken out. So as you can see, we've got new joists and stuff reinstalled. The beams as well being put across to support the new loft room that's going above us based on the structural calculations that have been done. This is direction we've been given. So we've got, I think, 2 beams going across from wall to wall, somewhere halfway through the house, and one towards the rear of the house as well, just to support the floor above us. But in this room, back to our normal ensuite shape. And again, we start for the first fix in for these stuff. In terms of this room, layout wise, I believe the bed's being sat here. You can see the socket locations against there. TV, desk, everything's been tucked away on this side of the wall. And then on that side of the wall, we have got the kitchenette, again, tucked away. We want to try and always separate the two from each other. The red cables you guys are seeing, that's all fire related, so the smoke alarm, heat detectors, all that stuff. That's what that wire is. These other grey wires are for the spotlights. And again, we run our wires through the joists. As you can see, we've got these circular holes in there, and we run the wires through that. But yeah, moving forward, room number 5. So this is room number 5. Again, it's a mirror of room number 4, literally a mirror. You've got the kitchenettes tucked in that side, the ensuite here. Again, you can see the moisture boards being installed. So guys, green boards are for moisture, put them in the ensuite rooms. And then you got your normal plaster boards, which are the cheaper ones, going here. And then we like to put fireboards on our ceilings. So you see the pink fireboards go up on those ceilings for, I guess, to protect the loft floor from, for whatever reason, catches fire. It's not coming out of this room straight and lighting up that, because again, there's insulation that goes in between these joists, so it's very flammable stuff. And in terms of layout, the bed's been tucked in here. Got to have the TV on that side of the wall. I believe we're having the desk positioned here, hence the sockets on both sides. And yeah, that's it really, guys. That's this room pretty much done. And then now to the amazing, as always, the loft room. Best room in the house. Let's head up. If I was to ever live in my properties, it has to be the loft room. Like, look at this, it's just huge. Everything's big, so much space. Like, you can do whatever you want in here. But anyways, on to business. So we've done a dormer. Finally got the plan application approved. Facts, 5 weeks, guys. 5 flipping weeks. We got this done. So the planner came on site. Asked me, look, this is probably the easiest application you probably have seen. Look, let's try and get this out your books ASAP. He's like, yeah, I agree. You know what? It's really a dormer conversion. Yes, conservation officer, but as long as they say yes to it, we have no problems, we'll approve it. So literally, planning process in Coventry usually takes about 8 weeks. This was, I think, even 4 weeks. Maybe we approved in between 4 or 5 weeks. But anyways, it's been approved, hence we started creating the dormer. We've had to leave, I think, was it 70 centimeters on each side of the dormer. Lessons from last time, got it wrong. We did a full length one, had to downsize it. So this time we've done it right the first time. 70 centimeters each side, which allows us obviously all of this space that you're seeing here as extra room, because this technically didn't exist. So as you can see, the roof would have sloped down and you'd lost all the space. So adding a dormer definitely adds value to a property in terms of the floor space you have within it. I'll be real and say, look, the layouts of this room, we haven't yet decided. We're kind of leaving this to last minute. We thought we probably wouldn't get this done until like August, because the due date on this was, I think, middle of August, and we're in July 31st. So we're a few weeks out from getting approval. So I don't know what the layout's gonna look like yet. So it will be similar to what we did next door, like worst case. But the layout's pretty much identical, literally replicating what we did next door in here. But whatever it is, it's gonna turn out amazing as always. For you guys that don't know what this is was a house we bought as a residential home, which are converted into a 6-bedroom HMO, 7-occupant property. So this room, I'm hoping to have 2 extra people living in this room because it's such a huge room. So a couple potentially will take this, can stay in here, have their own space. But yeah, guys, that's it. I hope you guys got a lot of value. Also, please share the videos out if anybody you think might get value out of this. And obviously follow, subscribe, do everything you need to do to help the channel grow. Appreciate you guys. Take care. See you in the next one.